Welcome to Jean-Guy, kicking off the Winter 2023 Wellness Academy. We are thrilled to death to have him. Jean-Guy is an international wellness guru, creator of the World Wellness Weekend, coming to us with an extensive background. I did send you his information from LinkedIn, with start in the industry with massage, working in creating amazing customer experiences in resorts and spas, and many, many other things. I've shared the agenda with you, so I'm going to turn it over to Jean-Guy in the spirit of time, so he may share all his expertise with us. Welcome.
Thank you. Merci, Debbie. I don't know about the guru part, but I'm definitely passionate. I'm very French. Sagittarius ascendant in Leo. I don't know if that's the right combination, but that is definitely the beginning of a fantastic journey that I took on 22 years ago in April, when I decided to leave behind my career in communication, cable and satellite television. I started in Los Angeles in script development for Ridley Scott at the Paramount Studios, then moved on to work as a consultant for cable and satellite television when they were getting launched in France, and participated in the launch of 2 web TVs about psychology, well-being, personal growth. And then in 2001, I decided to invest the bonus that I had from the capital raise that we had in the web TV in a massage institute near the Champs-Élysées. And my parents said, "A what?" "A massage institute near the Champs-Élysées." And that's how I started in 2001, ran the place for 3 years. And in 2004, I really decided to be a consultant dedicated to elevating guest experience worldwide. And I was lucky to work with brands such as Guerlain, Lancôme, Shiseido, La Mer, and so many others, hospitality groups like Accor, Four Seasons, Hilton, and so many others, every time elevating the guest experience. But the thing is, it's not because we have a clever idea or we come up with a signature element, a signature treatment, a signature course, that it's going to be a success. It's only when the team, when the associates have skin in the game, when they buy in, when they say, "Oh, this is cool, this is great, I love it. Oh yeah, I want to do it with all my guests. I want to do it with in the classes that I organize with my clients." You know what? During the training, I started implementing some of the techniques you shared, and I already got a $200 tip from the NBA player yesterday. That's true story. So the idea is not to today or ever in my life to think that training or sharing is filling up vases with information. And God knows I can talk for a long time. I can make a long story really long. But the idea is to light fires in hearts and eyes of people. And this is how, after 22 years in this industry, wellness, spa, hospitality, in 2017, I was getting close to my 50th birthday. So I thought, can I do something that is beyond what I do every day? Can I do something that is giving back for community? Can I do something that could be a legacy, going, beyond me? Wellness, not just for all, but wellness by all, wellness beyond borders. And this is how World Wellness Weekend was imagined. And what I'm going to share with you are a few slides of how it grew from September 2017, because it's always on the 3rd weekend of September, just before the equinox, just before the harvest moon. And this is how it grew in 139 countries last September, steadily growing through COVID, steadily growing through hard times, hardships, because with the help of 140 ambassadors, all volunteering their work, some of them are hotel GMs, some of them are presidents of spa associations, some of them are consultants or spa directors or people involved in tourism. And you can see out of the 139, the most active country with the number of participating venues and the number of activities they organize. So of course, we're not everywhere and not everyone knows what we do, but with 5,000 venues joining, we are, we believe we're not a drop in the ocean. We are the ocean in a single drop, and little by little, we are making our way to more cities and more countries, because we believe that when in 2016-17, the United Nations decided to come up with 17 development goals with the agenda of making this planet, this world, better, fairer, more equitable, more accessible, more inclusive for all by 2030. And when I was invited in Davos at the World Economic Forum twice to share what we're doing with the World Wellness Weekend and how we encourage not only clubs and groups, but cities to participate for the third Sustainable Development Goal, which is good health and well-being for all. For a lot of people, the third objective is about vaccination, polio, so many diseases that people die from because of poor hygiene. Actually, good health and well-being should be a wake-up call for our industry, whether it's spa, it's beauty, fitness, growing so much stronger in the World Wellness Weekend, to be considered as essential workers. I was appalled, like many, when COVID struck, that everything closed, including fitness clubs and wellness centers. And that in the UK, the first industry that was reopened after the first wave were pubs. Sure, everyone had a good time. Sure, the lobbyists for alcohol were happy to see income coming in and taxes. And sure, there was a second wave right after that, because, I mean, how can you keep your distance when you're with your buddies in a pub or anywhere? But the idea is, how can we prove with the overwhelming number of studies and research that exercise works, that exercise is medicine, that movement is not just for athletes and for Olympians. Movement creates vitality, serenity, and boosts immunity. You all know that. And oddly enough, the Washington Post reminded the world that it is true. Last December, they said the people who are physically active had less chances of dying from COVID. For them, maybe it's news. For you, it's like, okay, what else is new? This is what we've been dedicated our life for. So we have 5 pillars that we encourage everyone, every business to explore. Good sleep and what you do with it, because with a good night's sleep, you have ideas and creativity. Food, what you decide to feed yourself with through nutrition and beverage, hydration, and the immunity that you get from your microbiome. Vitality and movement, mindfulness and serenity, and sense of purpose and solidarity. This is why we believe that this event, this movement now, after 6 years, we're starting to prepare the 7th edition, is a platform totally free for anyone to join. Individuals, solo entrepreneurs, businesses, clubs, groups, cities, associations, federations are joining completely free of charge, because if it is, according to the United Nations, it's not just free for all, wellness for all who can pay, it's wellness for all, full stop. And it's also wellness by all. We are encouraging people to participate. In this case, Fitness First decided in Singapore to organize a huge event in partnership with World Wellness Weekend. And we have so many other examples. 60 associations and federations have decided to participate with us, including HRSA, including the European Commission with their European Week of Sports, when they realized in 2013 that 42% of the Europeans were declaring 42% that they had zero physical activity. They were making just enough steps to go from their bedroom to their kitchen and possibly to the supermarket to get refilled and living as couch potatoes, or decided not really to be engaged. They spent millions in activities, promotion, only to realize by 2016 that it wasn't 42% of people that had zero activity. It was 46% of Europeans that said, nope, no, not me. This is why we're joining. This is why with so many others, we're trying to move the line. This is how we started and this is how we grew from 2017 with just 2 countries participated, France and Belgium, because I'm French living in Belgium, but maybe the accent gave me away already. And we had 160 venues participating and only, if you wish, 45 mentions in the media. Well, fast forward to last year, you will be able to see just by clicking on this that we reached, by the time when we did the video, 19 million people. But when we recounted at the end of December, it's 20 million people that we reached with 2,200 mentions and 7,000 posts on social media. And 5,000 of them were posted in just a matter of 2 weeks, just before, during, and after the event. And yes, what stays on the internet, what is on the internet stays on the internet. It's not just Vegas. So wellness brands, we were happy to see that Evolution Wellness with Celebrity Fitness and Fitness First are participating. David Lloyd clubs. So for Evolution Wellness, it was 170 clubs all through Southeast Asia. For David Lloyd's, 126 clubs in Europe, some Planet Fitness. But we still want to have more clubs participating. Lululemon organized 3 activities in Dubai, Kuwait, and Doha in Qatar, and the list goes on. I will not bore you with the lists. You can definitely look on the internet. It weren't just physical activities, physical classes, group classes happening indoors or outdoors. We had also 50 hours of online sessions about personal growth, nutrition, movement, mindfulness, in English, of course, but French, Portuguese, Spanish, spontaneous classes that were out there because some clubs and people said, well, either we're still stuck with some COVID restrictions or we have no more COVID restrictions and we're going to have one or several activities, but we also want to reach out to a global audience and we want to reach out to people who may not be able to join us in our city, but maybe are living in our country or in our region or province, or maybe, beyond, #wellness beyond borders, to share the joy of being well. Rapidly, and this is something you'll be able to see, although less than 20% of the venues that signed up for free on wellmap.org, the wellnessmap.org in 18 languages, although just 18% of those venues are from, declare they were from fitness clubs, sports associations, yoga, Pilates, or outdoor activities. 35% of the activities that were organized either by spas or hotels, resorts, or different wellness practitioners were connected with movement, about fitness coaching, functional training, dancing, stretching, Pilates, Zumba, and the list goes on, ... So many other activities, including hiking, running, aquatic fitness. Because yes, you can enjoy and you can sweat with a Zumba class and you can splash with a Zumba class, Zumba in the water. It is a catalyst for wellness. And these are the last 2 slides that I would like to share with you, because what's in it for you if you decide to participate? How would you benefit from this free platform with Wellness for All and Wellness by All? Well, it's easy. It's about getting the attention of the media. If you organize an activity that is palatable enough, that is exciting enough. Let me give you an example. Would you like to join, for instance, a yoga class? Because, we're a yoga studio and first comers always enjoy a first class free. So during the World Wellness Weekend, you are invited to come on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday and join one class for free because first comers are always welcome. So, we're signing up and we'll dedicate a class. Or would you like to join a special class on World Wellness Weekend. Of course, we have different types of yoga, and yoga is not singular, it's plural because there are different types of yoga, different types of mood for different types of people and lifestyle. Why don't you come and choose for yourself a class, or you can join our brand new signature class that we will have with a live musician. It's a local musician. Maybe it will be a cellist, maybe it will be a handpan percussionist, maybe it will be a local, guitarist with an acoustic guitar. We'll have live music, and we will be either at sunrise or sunset in a beautiful spot, or just on the on our rooftop, or as we have seen on helipads in our city. We will have a signature class. Of course, feel free to come to any class to find the style that matches your lifestyle. But why don't you join our signature class? And if it works, maybe that signature class will stick and we'll have something exciting every full moon. Or would you like to join our yoga session in a beautiful outdoor, spectacular backdrop and 45 minutes to open your chakras with gentle stretching and then more engaging exercises depending on your level with a live musician, followed by a 30-minute wine tasting of a biodynamic wine from someone in maybe Napa Valley or someone in your region. This is what catches the attention of the media. So the idea is to either think of something simple you can organize, and ideally a group class, indoor, outdoor. Make it fun, make it, jazz it up, spice it up, bring some ginger and spice. I'm not saying naughty and nice, but ginger and spice, definitely something that is palatable, something that is getting people excited to come, not because it's free. I don't believe in free as a business model. It's not because you organize something that's free and cool that people will come. It's because it's free and it's engaging, it's exciting, and it will catch the attention of the media. So, of course, organizing one free activity of 60 minutes is a donation of 1 hour of your time or 1 hour of the time of a member of your team. That's part of what the United Nations are saying, but it doesn't prevent you from saying, and why don't you stay longer at our property, in our club, to enjoy another class. And it's a BOGO offer that you have. Bring one and get one. Or it's a bounce back offer that you say, well, you're only 3 steps away from wellness. 3 steps, really? Yeah. The first step is the one you're taking now, to join us on this signature class. And we hope you like the facility. We hope you love the team, and we hope you'll make friends along the way, because wellness is not just for you, it's wellness because it's social, and it's part of finding a wellness buddy and someone you will come and join to the class regularly, and that's how you'll reach your objectives. No, you're just 3 steps away from wellness, because the first step is today, and the second step is when you come back in 2 weeks, and the third step is when you come back again in a month. And these are the special offers that we can give you, so that it's financially accessible for people to come once, twice, and 3 times. And how can you join? As a person, as a solo entrepreneur, as a business? Just sign up. Sign up on wellmap.org. We have 18 languages, but who cares? We have English, and that's all that matters. If you really want to sign up in French and practice your French, why don't you do that? But English is the first language we offer. You will immediately appear on the World Wellness Map. Because we have 18 languages, the page you will create in English will also be accessible with 17, immediately, instantly, with 17 other URLs, other pages. It's the same text in English that will be accessible with the URL connected with the 17 other languages. Therefore, the page you just created has the weight of 18 pages immediately, which helps with search engine optimization. Just schedule a free class, a group class, of course. It's not one-on-one that we encourage. If it's 1 hour of your time, why don't you touch the 1 hour of 10 people or 20 people or 50 people? 1 hour from your time could touch 10 to 20 to 50 lives in 1 hour. If you organize just one activity, you will be able to download immediately your wellness participant badge and share it on social media. If you organize 3 classes, 3 group classes, maybe 1 on each day, or maybe 2 or 3 on one day, because it's convenient for you, it's easy, well, then you will be considered by us as a wellness champion. Those 3 classes or 3 group activities that you could organize, one could be targeted at people who just want to come and stretch and they want to take it easy. They want to get started. So mindfulness, bit of stretching, something not too engaging, but so much fun they want to come back. Maybe the other class will be about people who know their stuff and they want the engagement and they will engage their core and they will come for the sweat and they will know that after that, the endorphins, the oxytocin, and the serotonin will be kicking in. And yes, they will be high on endorphins. And yes, it is legal to be high on endorphins, and that's why they come and that's why they will come back. And maybe the third class will be a family class or a family activity, or maybe for, you know, the golden ladies, or maybe it will be one that you organize in a nearby retirement home, or maybe in a hospital. And a lot of activities in past years were, if it is wellness for all, well, can it be wellness for doctors and wellness for nurses? Of course, we started during the COVID time, but we wanted also to reach out to the people who are saving lives, the people who are first responders when it comes to a matter of life or death, so that we could appear as the second line of responders, the ones taking care of the healthcare practitioners. And in some countries, like Canada, healthcare practitioners are not just doctors and nurses, they are also massage therapists. And I would like one day, through a partnership with Exercises Medicine or others, that we could see fitness instructors, fitness coaches, fitness gurus, maybe because the name was used during the introduction, can be considered as healthcare professionals, being essential. With this, I rest my case. If you want to keep in touch, it's easy. My email is my first name. I'm not hard to find on the internet, and especially with Debbie, I'll be even closer than you think. So I hope you will participate, and I hope that together we can make a world of a difference.